So when the sides of a triangle are extended, the exterior angles are the three angles adjacent to the interior. Let's draw the situation. So off to the side, here we have that space to draw items. So off to the left side of your note packet, you have area to draw items. Let's go ahead and draw a triangle. Do that with me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to extend these sides like we did last week. Let me talk now, gentlemen. I have the floor, please. I'm going to extend these sides. Right. So the exterior angles are these. Let me highlight mine in red. So this would be an exterior angle. That would be an exterior angle. This one would be exterior. That would be exterior. This one and this one. These? No, because these are not adjacent to the interior. Huh? These would be vertical. This would be adjacent to the interior, and this would be adjacent to the interior. So that's what the definition says, huh? So this exterior angle is adjacent to the interior. Last week we went in over interior, and we did that theorem. So those are the exterior angles, the ones I highlighted, because they're interior adjacent to the interiors. All right. So far, so good. So if we want to name triangles, we call it classifying. To classify things is to put things in groups. Like there's a classification scheme in science for organisms, right? You have the plant kingdom, the animal kingdom, the fungus kingdom, and it goes down to phylum, family, class, order, and all the different ways to categorize animals. Well, when I say classifying, we're categorizing triangles. So go to fill in the blanks in your note guide, page 2. So one name is according to its sides, and one is according to its angles. So when I call this right isosceles, the word right, the classification of right has to do with the right angle. Isosceles has to do with the two congruent sides. There's two names for it. Right isosceles, part A. Here, obtuse because it has an obtuse angle, and then scalene, none of the sides are congruent. So the first name has to do with the angles, second name has to do with the sides. I'm going to copy down the exterior angle theorem. The measure of an exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the measures of the two non-adjacent interior angles. So this has to do with an exterior angle now to a triangle. It's equal to the two angles inside the triangle that are not adjacent to it. Go ahead and fill in example 2. Again, don't worry about the corollary here. That's not needed. So look at this example here. We want to solve for x, and notice how x has to do with not only the interior angle, but also the exterior angle. And so look at the equation that's set up. So go and fill in those blanks. What I'm going to do is I'm going to superimpose this on a smart file. So I can show you the work here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. If you want, what I'm about to do, you can put on the side, right here. So you can put the work right here on the side, empty space. But let me just go a little slower because that example is a little bit unclear. So we have an exterior angle. Notice. right? Exterior angle says, the theorem says this, look. This exterior angle is equal to the two angles in the interior that are not adjacent to it. This angle would be adjacent to that angle. So that means the two non-adjacents would be 50 and x. So the theorem, remember that law, theorem is a law. The law says, look, this exterior angle is equal to this one plus this one. So the two interior angles that are not adjacent to the exterior angle. You gotta start thinking about vocab now. This exterior angle is equal to the two interior angles that are not adjacent to it. So look at the equation, which was set up kind of quickly on your example. Let me just go slowly here. 2 times x plus 4, that's the exterior angle. That's equal to the two interiors that are not adjacent. Okay. We can solve for x now. Let's solve for x. We should distribute first. All right, let's distribute. We have 2x plus 8 equaling 50 plus x. Right? Let's get x's on one side. What should we do? Good. From both sides. Let's subtract an x from both sides. Let's get x's on one side for now. So I have 50 equaling x plus 8. Because 2x minus 1x is 1x. Subtract the 8. Subtract 8. X then is 42. So that's why on the previous example, look at our notes here. That's why you had 42 there, right? So x, they got x is 42, but they skipped all the work that I just showed you here. Right? So the measure of this exterior angle, look what they did. Wherever they saw x, they replaced it with 42 here. So 2 times 42 plus 4. So this exterior angle ended up being 92 degrees. Question so far? I'll say that for later.